Is this thing on? All right, so we're on here. We're officially live right now on the Todd Don Facebook page.
We are. This is not The Price is Right. You got your Bob Barker microphone
You
here.
like that?
So we're ready for the showcase.
Right into the microphone.
Hey, one, two,
Right
one,
into the
two,
microphone.
1, 2. This is a tech show.
Hey,
1, 2.
listen, we are here courtesy of Texas Mutual Insurance Company. You can find out more about them online on their website, Texas Mutual Insurance Company. If you look right here below me, there's some information right there where you can look them up.
Good.
I just noticed the picture they have of us on here. That's an old picture. We got to get rid of that.
What's wrong with that?
I don't know. It just doesn't look good. But we'll get it.
Lost weight since that picture.
So here's what we're going to do. Like every third or fourth Friday of the month, we're going to be coming on Facebook Live and talking about some tech stuff in the news.
Right.
We do a lot of that on the show.
We do.
And
It's a tech city.
there is an app out there, a company, if you will, called Arcade City. And the Austin Transportation Department has been really cracking down because they do not have permits to be a ride-sharing service.
Right.
They started organically on Facebook, and basically they connect people who need a ride.
Yeah.
In other words, you got a car, you're willing to give somebody a ride wherever in town, you make that connection through this app, through Arcade City, and therefore you got a ride-sharing opportunity to get somewhere.
There's no permit.
They have no permit.
No. So.
And you say they should be shut down.
Listen. I don't have a problem with what they're doing. I mean, how different is it from any other ride share, from Uber, from Lyft, whatever, what have you? However, it is what it is. The city of Austin requires that you be permitted to run this kind of business. So I don't have a problem with
the government needs its cut, its share.
That's what they
Is that
want.
what it is?
That's what they want. I'm not.
How different is it for people that carpool?
Yeah.
Oh, what if I have a neighbor that needs a ride downtown to his office and he wants to give me $10 for gas?
Yeah.
According to the code restrictions, that's illegal.
Right.
Individuals cannot give people rides for money. And I'm telling you, right now, there's a billboard on campus at UT where people are trying to get a ride to Dallas, Houston, or San Antonio for gas money. It happens every day.
Yeah, exactly. And they do have an app like Uber, but if you go to their website, for example, they will tell you that, listen, our app is a little bit, it's a work in progress. It's a little bit scrappy. We're a new company, although it looks like they've been around for 3 years. So maybe I'm looking at an old website.
I think a lot of people are using that. And there's a couple of others I found on social media, on Craigslist, Facebook, and Twitter, and Instagram.
Yeah.
There's a couple of other groups that are giving people rides for money. And yeah, it's dangerous, but proceed with caution.
Yeah, I'd pass.
You're getting that Uber driver's a stranger.
Always.
Right?
The taxi drivers.
And who knows what kind of background check they've been through. It's been very controversial with the city and background checks.
I'm sure their cars are going to smell as bad as the other ones. So, I mean, and the Toyota Corolla is always the car of choice. I don't know.
Why is that?
Have you Ubered much?
I have.
Generally, it's a Toyota Corolla.
You know what? I think I have.
An aside.
I think I've been in a Toyota Corolla and Uber. I think
don't
so.
know why. I don't know why, but anyway.
Why is that?
I do not know. I don't know. There's a connection there somewhere.
I guess it's a good car, I guess.
So anyway, the city of Austin's not happy about it.
No, and the story was that APD did a sting to catch him. It's not quite true. It was the Austin Transportation Department, and they called the police when they caught somebody violating the law. And so the police show up and they make an arrest.
Transportation Department is the one that really worked up about it, and APD was just doing their job.
But the guy we heard on the show this morning, on the Todd and Don show, was he got his car impounded.
Right.
He has a citation. He's lost his mode of transportation and his income. That's not cool.
No, it's not, but just do it the right way. Listen, great. The more the merrier. More competition, great. But they need to go about it the right way to exist in Austin, Texas. So there you go.
What if they're based in Leander but drive people to Austin? Does Austin have any jurisdiction?
It's a very good point. It's a good question.
And I want you to answer it.
No, they should not. They should not.
I just wanted to do that. Now, also in the news, this is a story about robots influencing society. And it's not like robots are, rolling around the landscaping, replacing all of our jobs. Right. But there's a new report that suggests robots are on the verge of grabbing some of the jobs. Brookings Institute. They say a quarter of the U.S. jobs will be severely disrupted by artificial intelligence. And the report says AI will speed up the automation of existing work of roughly 36 million Americans.
Yeah.
The report says 70% of the tasks done by certain classes of workers could soon be performed by a machine using current technology, and among those likely to be affected, cooks, waiters, and others in the food service industry. We don't need people to flip a burger anymore.
Well, I don't know. I'm of two schools of thought on that.
Let's begin with your old school thoughts first.
Well, my old school thought is I still don't think you're going to get as good of a hamburger from a robot cooking it, flipping it. There's something.
How do you know?
Because can a robot really look at that? Can it look at the meat patty and go, that is medium well?
Yes,
that
yes,
is well done.
yes.
That is a perfect
Yeah. And you know what?
hamburger patty right there.
And the robot's not going to drop it on the floor and pick it up and put it back on the grill either.
True.
And that robot's not going to call in sick.
No.
And that robot doesn't need 6 days of paid vacation.
I got it.
He doesn't have to go through health code classes.
Right, exactly. He doesn't get divorced. He doesn't break up with his girlfriends. Doesn't get sick. Doesn't require insurance, on and on and on. I don't think the end product, though, is going to be as good if it goes to that.
Now, Kimberly, I'm watching on the stream here, and they can't hear us.
All fixed.
All fixed now?
Yep.
All fixed.
Throw some questions up there. If you got questions, throw that up there. I see you, Hines, David, Bonnie, Marcine. Is that how you say your name, Marcine? There you go. All right. So, but if you've got a question, feel free.
Start over then?
But you wouldn't eat a burger
Well,
made by a robot.
I'd rather eat from a human being. A burger made from a robot is unsettling to me. Yeah, absolutely. And I guess we need to be thinking: will robots replace talk show hosts?
You'd rather have Eddie in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Who drank
Actually,
too
Leon,
who
yeah.
drank too much last night, going through a divorce and is a smoker, and just came back from the restroom, and now he's flipping your burger.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, I appreciate your honesty.
There's just I understand the efficiency of it. I understand a lot of the reasons. It's still not going to replace human beings as far as good of a product.
Well,
to me, so.
once it happens at some of your most popular burger shacks,
Yeah.
you'll eat it.
Now, talk show host, I used to think, okay, as a talk show host, I'm not being threatened by robots. However, the more I think about it, the more appealing it probably will be to management as far as having a robot as a talk show host that says everything correctly, does not stutter, does not have emotions, on and on and on.
Shows up on time.
Right, doesn't take a minute 40 to do a 60-second commercial.
That's you.
As I do, as I'm famous for. So
you're saying what we got to do is just hire somebody that's smart, let them type in what we want Don the robot to say, and then overnight we've transformed you.
maybe so. Maybe that's the answer.
I bet we could probably wing that.
I used to think that our profession is not threatened, but I'm starting to think it might be.
I don't know why you're standing so standoffish with your hands behind your back like that. It's a little intimidating.
You've got the advantage of the microphone. I don't know what the hell to do with my hands right now. We're going to do this once a month. I assume by the time we're about 4 months into it,
Right.
I'll know what to do with my hands. So,
Are you excited about spinning the wheel?
let's go.
Hey, everybody.
Right.
We're going to do this once a month, maybe more. And it's all brought to you by Texas Mutual Insurance Company. And right there on the screen, right below us there, you can see the information how to reach them. And we'll be sure to get their web address in there as well. Texas Mutual Insurance Company, they do great things when it comes to workers' compensation insurance for companies small, medium, and large. All over the region, right? I think they do all over the region. They're not just local, but they're all over the state and the area. Texas Mutual Insurance Company. And there you go. So you need to check them out online. You got any tech thoughts? What's your latest tech gadget you've purchased?
Let me say this. This is what I'm excited about. Motorola, before we go, is bringing back the Razr phone. The Razr phone.
You have one.
I did. I had it last week. I should have brought it here.
It has a hinge.
It's the only high-tech gadget I've ever had where I was ahead of the curve, or at least I was on the cutting edge. When the Razr phone came out, I got a Razr phone.
It's beautiful. You still have it?
It's coming back. I do still have it, actually.
Does it still work?
Yeah, absolutely.
It powers up?
Absolutely, it does. So they're bringing it back, and it's going to be foldable, but this time it's going to have a foldable
You know what?
screen
I bet you get $1,000 for that thing.
for the old Razr.
Yeah, I think you could. Some people like those because they're able to hide their identity better.
Right,
Like
a
a
burner.
burner phone, a
Yeah.
throwdown phone.
Right.
Your side hustle.
I need to find a meth dealer for the
need
Razr.
You need a meth dealer is
I'm
what
on
you
it.
need.
I'm on it.
Hey, post your comments. We'll be back here on the Todd Don Show Monday morning from 5 to 10.
Don't know what to do with the hands.
Thank you so much.